Limit. What is limit? The first word which came in our mind after hearing the word limit is a restricting boundary. If we restrict boundary for any value, then we call it as limit. We are limiting it. Okay, now let's start. What is limit? If a function fx is given such that its limit at x tends to a, what does this sign? This sign is called tends to, and this does not mean x is equals to a. This means x is tending to a. Okay, if limit x tends to a f of x exists, then LHL, left hand limit. What does this means? See, this is a. Okay, we are approaching a towards left. This is called left hand limit, and if we are approaching it towards right, it is called right hand limit. So here see, we are not exactly at point A, we are little behind at point A, so A minus. Okay, and in next step we are taking a constant h which is less than 0 or tending to 0, such that the value of x would be less than a. See here. Similarly, right hand limit RHL, here x tends to a plus because we have to take a value greater than a, and similarly h tends to 0, f of a plus h. This will show you a value greater than a. Okay, now what is the main criteria for limit to exist is this: LHL is equals to RHL is equals to some finite constant. If any limit value satisfies this condition, then its limit at that point would be found, or we say that its limit exists at that point. Now, watch a problem. Here we have to find LHL, RHL and also state करना है कि लिमिट एग्जिस्ट करेगा कि नहीं x इक्वल्स टू 2 पे, और हमारे पास फंक्शन गिवन है, और फंक्शन क्या गिवन है? ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर ऑफ x. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड LHL. सो एट x इक्वल्स टू 2, सो LHL left hand limit, so 2 minus h tends to 0, 2 minus h, so we had put 2 minus h instead of x, greatest integer of 2 minus h, and we know that if a value is less than 2 in a greatest integer, then it must be 1. Okay, similarly RHL, we had done at x equals to 2 plus h tends to 0, f of 2 plus h and greatest integer of 2 plus h, and we know that in greatest integer a value is slighter greater than 2, then its value is 2. Okay, so here LHL is not equals to RHL. Okay, here it's a misprint, it not is equals to RHL, so its limit does not exist at x equals to 2. Okay, this is a simple question. Now next is method to find limit or solve limit. We have to find limit or solve a limit. We have different methods. First is direct substitution. Here the problem is limit x tends to 2, x square minus 2x plus 3. Here you see there is no problem. We directly substitute the value in the function and we get the required answer at x equals to 3. Okay, you watch, direct substitute the value of x and solve it and get the answer. Now second is factorization. Okay, what is factorization? You all had studied about factorization. I would explain it through example, it would clear. Limit x tends to a x square minus 3x plus 2 by x square minus x. So we would factorize it or break it into its factor. So this would be written as this and this would be written as this. Now see, x minus 1 would be cancelled. We have left this and now we put x equals to 1, we get minus 1. Simple. Now rationalization. Okay, what is rationalization? You all know that by multiplying a constant in numerator and denominator and after it get cancelled, this process is called rationalization. So we are using that same process here. लिमिट एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 5x प्लस 4 बाई एक्स का पावर 1/2 मतलब रूट अंडर एक्स माइनस 1. वी आर multiplied root under x plus 1 and root under x plus 1 in numerator and denominator, and after solving we get x minus 4 and root under x plus 1. You solve this and get this, and here we put the value of x and we get the required answer minus 6. Now the fourth one is infinity related concept. What is infinity related concept? If limit x tends to infinity, c by x is given. You all know that any constant by infinity is termed as 0, so it becomes 0. Okay. Second one is limit a k power x. This is a k power x. Okay. तो if x is in 0 to 1, okay, अगर x की वैल्यू 0 से 1 के बीच में हो तो कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, ये मिस प्रिंट है, ये x नहीं होगी, ये a होगी. ओके. अगर a की वैल्यू 0 से 1 के बीच में हो, a की वैल्यू 0 से 1 के बीच में हो तो इसकी वैल्यू 0 होगी, इस लिमिट की वैल्यू 0 होगी, पूरी की वैल्यू. ठीक है. अगर a की वैल्यू 1 हो तो 1 होगी, और a की वैल्यू अगर 1 से बड़ी हो जाए तो ये इन्फिनिटी हो जाएगी. ये ऑल आर a, हेयर ऑल आर a. ओके. सो क्लास इज ओवर. नेक्स्ट वीडियो बहुत जल्दी आ जाएगी. तब तक के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें, वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर कर दें.